Hey people, well, wasn't nothing going on this morning, so I'm back out here. I did look at my trap on the way back in this morning, and there was nothing in it. So I got my secret weapon today, sardines. I guess, that's what they say, they're like something stinky. So I ain't even gonna move it. I'm gonna just put these sardines in there and see what happens. Kind of spill some juice around. Might eat me a sardine or two out of it. And then I'm gonna go sit on that blind for for a little while anyway, not a whole long time, hour or so. Just because I want to. Pretty day. Pretty day. Me and Bella went for a walk. When I get home, I'll tell you the story about what happened with the cat yesterday. And she ain't come. She usually when it's cool like that at night, she'll stay in. A lot of times she'll, get up there with me. And she didn't last night. She was still traumatized. All right, I gotta put my stuff down. Trying not to let my gun fall again like I did yesterday. All right, I'm gonna sit you down. So maybe you can see. Okay. Sit right there. Take this off. Do I gotta take this off? Yeah. I'm just gonna leave the old food in there. Sardines. Ooh, there's some juice all over me. Gonna take that back in. Let's try one of these little fuckers. They just want to fall apart. Pretty good. I love sardines. I like them in the hot sauce. I didn't write anything to wipe my hands off, and that sucks. Can't give them possums and raccoons all of them. Drink some juice. That's some good stuff, man. One more. See if I can sling this back there without setting the trap off. Oh. Let me pour some juice. There. Now let's see if I can do this. That's good enough. Ain't exactly what I want, but I can take a stick and fix it. Maybe. I don't like showing you my ass. There. That looks good. Yeah, I got something for you. I guess it's right on my pants. Oh, gotta be washed. This little fucker giving me trouble. Can you believe that? I'm gonna. There. Well, that's all I'm gonna do, because I'm lazy. But basically, I think that will bring them in, so I ain't worried about it. Damn, should have brought me, and I knew I should have. I'm gonna leave this here, and when I come back, it will be, just leave that right there. I'm not littering. I will get that when I come back. Okay. Yeah, I got something in there. I got something in there. I can wipe my hands out with. Emergency TP. Anyway, if that don't get them something, then I guess I will start brushing it in and all that. But I caught a coon doing it just like this, and I've caught many possum, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We're gonna go sit in the blind now for a while, for an hour or so. Oh, I guess I could throw some more of this out here. Waste some dog food. But it rained last night, so everything got soaked, so gotta freshen everything up. There. So, yeah, I'm being lazy, but that's what I've been reading. You ain't got to do too much. But maybe, okay, you little fucker. God damn, man, everything wants to fuck with me. Does it ever feel that way to you, that everything just wants to mess with you? Well, that happens to me all the time. And I'm sorry for my language. I apologize. But you know, when I'm downloading or uploading one of these videos, it always asks, is it suitable for children or is it for adults? And at first I was going to say children, but then I started thinking, you know, every once in a while I use some colorful language. So let's just say it's for adults. And if it offends you, like I said, I apologize. But this is me. This is Walter Raymond Dorfner. I try to be good, but it ain't always easy. I think this afternoon I'll do that video about my gun, get more detail about it. It's new, well, it's not new now. It's probably been out about a year, I think. Possibly longer. Most PCPs, pre-charged pneumatic air rifles, are you either have to have a pump that pumps them up. You pump it up yourself, which I hear just from watching videos and all that, some of them aren't real easy to do, or some of them you can use an air compressor to pump them up. But then there's others that you need to take them to a dive shop that fills up tanks with air and get them to fill a tank, and then from that tank you pressurize your air rifle. Well, this came out a year or so ago, I'm not sure how long ago, and it's nitrogen filled little canisters that something like a CO2 cartridge, but it's nitrogen. And one thing about nitrogen, it is not affected as much by weather if it's cool or if it's hot. If the CO2, it does affect them and you'll lose pressure. These canisters are, they're already filled. You just buy the canisters and they're, disposable. And they're pressurized to 3,600 psi, and then that's, with how the gun's designed, is I'm not sure what the pressure is, just released at the gun, but I don't know, I forgot. But anyway, so it's kind of, let's see, how do I want to put this? It's a 22 caliber. So the other pellet rifle I had was this, .177 caliber. That's what most BBs and pellet rifles are. And then they've had 22 caliber out a while. They got bigger ones even. But anyway, I'm losing my train of thought for some reason because I'm paying attention to the trail a little bit. It shoots the lead pellets, I believe, and we'll get the exact numbers when I get home, about 970 feet per second. And what I do know is that I was dispatching the possums with my old, because it was cheaper to do it that way. This, the pellets are a little bit more expensive per can or whatever you buy them in. I buy a little flat can because they're bigger. And then also these cartridges, you get two of them cost you $25. Now it came with one, and then I bought two, and now I'm on my last cartridge trying to hopefully that makes it through, and it looks like it will, because I don't shoot it. At first I had to shoot it some to sight it in, and get used to it a little bit. Well, I went through a cartridge pretty quick doing that because it's fun, new toy. Then the second cartridge, I got more serious about sighting it in. It took a minute to sight it in. The the adjustments on the scope, it took me a few hours to get it to where I'm okay with what I got now, with my ability and the gun. I was okay where I left it. I just, one thing, I didn't want to shoot no more because I'm getting to my last cartridge, and I'm on a fixed income, and I wasn't going to be able to buy any more canisters for a minute. So anyway, let me sit you down for a second while I get set up here, and we'll continue our discussion. Of course, talking all the way in don't really matter, does it? Don't really matter. sit out here for a minute or so. I'm gonna call a couple times. What I was doing now is get my cushion out from my little chair. I'll show you that deal. There's my chair, and there I have my rifle. There's a little blind set up, and I lay that against there, and that's my setup. Got me a little cushion with that chair, and now I gotta take a leak. I just get to sit down and gotta take. And you know, it sounds like, oh, you gotta stand back up. Well, this this chair is kind of low, so it is a little. It's not. It's work. It's a little bit of work for the old man. Okay, let me get my call out. Okay, my crow call. Put that over here. Put it in here. All right, that ain't too bad. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna leave you sitting there forever. I'm going to just do one call, let y'all hear what I do. Like I said, I ain't no expert, that's for sure. This is all new. I'm just listening to videos on YouTube about calling, and then I try to replicate it while I practice, and then here we go. And that's that. And I wait and listen and watch, see if I hear something. Either more hens maybe coming around, or really listening. Hopefully hear a gobbler, but that ain't happened yet. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off from here. I'm gonna be quiet, and I'm going to, like I said, hang out here an hour or so. And then when I get home, I will tell you the story about my cat, and I'll get you information out about my gun. And you'll be all caught up. All right. Y'all have a good day. God bless you, and I'll talk to you later.